Welcome to the day, guys. How are you doing? So yes then, we are back again with another game week video. So this is game week 7. That is right, guys. We are 6 games in right now. 7 games coming up. Man, this season is coming round. This season is going by fast. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, guys, hit a like button. Guess what? Subscribe if you're new right now. Really hope you guys are enjoying this new series on the channel. You know what? YouTube's all about spicing things up, and I thought, you know what, this year your boy loves football, so I thought, you know what, let's do something different. If you like this content, guys, let me know down below in the comments. Without further ado, let's get straight in with this weekend's Premier League prediction. Game week 7, that is right. Kicking us off with game week 7 is Fulham versus Chelsea. That is right, Fulham lost at the weekend to Spurs 2-1. Chelsea won 2-1 against West Ham. Chelsea got very lucky at the weekend. If you watched West Ham's goal, Jared Bowen did not even touch Mendy. VAR had a shocker. How was that ruled off? How was that ruled off for a foul? I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. But yeah, so Chelsea really got lucky against West Ham. Fulham lost 2-1 to Spurs. And Mitrovic on the score sheet yet again. He has scored 6 out of 6 right now, so pretty impressive by Mitrovic. Chelsea aren't playing very good at the minute. Chelsea lost yesterday, as I'm filming this, in the Champions League. Honestly, Chelsea do not look that great, I've got to admit. This game is going to be a draw, so I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. That is right, guys, a 2-2 draw. Fulham versus Chelsea. Quite a fair point for Fulham. I think Chelsea need to book up their ideas. They are beatable. Chelsea are beatable. So, you know what? Let's leave it at that. 2-2 draw. So, guys, I've just been filming this video and something's popped up on my phone. So, I'm going to include this bit on the Chelsea bit. Thomas Tuchel has been sacked from Chelsea. Why they sacked him, man? Why have Chelsea sacked Thomas Tuchel? That is right, guys. It just literally come up on my phone. So I thought, you know what? Let's include this on the Chelsea segment. But yeah, Chelsea have sacked Thomas Tuchel. That is crazy stuff. You know what? Yeah, they lost yesterday in the Champions League 1-0. But I think that's a bad mistake from Chelsea. Because I say, good manager in there. He's a great manager. So I think Chelsea might regret doing that. But we should find out. But yes, guys, that's the new title of this video. Thomas Tuchel is the 2nd Premier League manager to be sacked ahead of Rodgers. I can't believe it. 2nd Premier League manager to be sacked. Crazy, that is crazy, that is, man. Next game we have is Bournemouth versus Brighton. Wow, man. Bournemouth was 2-0 down to Notts Forest at half time on Saturday. And they came back second half to win 3-2. What a great result for Bournemouth, man. What a great result for Bournemouth. A crazy result for them. So they obviously went in change rooms at half time, had a go at each other, trying to like motivate each other, and they came out on top to win 3-2. What a game, by the way. What a game that was. I can't believe they won. I can't believe Bournemouth come back and won. A crazy game for them. So yeah, so Bournemouth right now have actually won 2 games out of 6. You know what? That is pretty good for Bournemouth. I've got to say that's pretty good. 6 points they've got in 6 games. You know what? It's not great, but 6 points for Bournemouth. You know what? They'll take that. They will take that any day. So Brighton beat Leicester. That is right. Beat Leicester 5-2. Man, honestly, Brighton are so good this season. They are playing some brilliant football. Danny Welbeck, man. Danny Welbeck is looking at a completely different player right now. In an interview not long ago, that he's playing his best football he has played in a long time. So, you know what? I like Danny Welbeck. I've also heard there's talks of him being recalled to the England squad for the Nations League games this month. Now, I'm not sure how true that is, but you know what? I think Danny Welbeck does deserve it. Not been scoring many goals for Brighton, but the way he plays, man, he holds the ball up for other players to run onto. Honestly, fair play to Danny Welbeck, and also fair play to Brighton. They killed Leicester out of the park every single way. So defence, they killed us. Midfield, they kept picking the ball up in midfield, taking Leicester apart, and also they finished some great stuff. By the way, that McAllister goal should have you've seen that McAllister goal where he whacked it top bag from outside the box. That was definitely a goal. No questions asked. That was definitely a goal. So you know what? Fair play to Brighton, man. But the way Brighton are playing right now, I can't see Bournemouth come out with any results this weekend. So you know what? Because Brighton are full of confidence right now, I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Brighton. Next game we have is the derby. It is Leicester versus Aston Villa, an East Midlands clash. Leicester lost 5-2 at the weekend to Brighton. What is going on? What the heck is going on with Leicester right now? Oh my god. Honestly, man, Leicester sitting bottom of the table, 20th place, 1 point out of 6 games. How awful is that? Honestly, man, I have not been keeping up to date with the table because every time I see that table, it upsets me. Seeing my team bottom of the league, I can't believe it. But yeah, something is not right at Leicester right now. Something is not right at Leicester. And I've heard Rodgers has 2 more games to save his job. If I was Leicester, I'd just pay him out and get rid of him because longer you wait, it's going to be more trouble. Longer you wait. So I think, unfortunately, I do think Rodgers' time at Leicester is up. We shall see how that plans out. But anyway, Aston Villa, they drew to Man City at the weekend, 1-1. What a point, by the way. We called this the El Sackico. So basically, but obviously now, because Joe and Aston Villa drew, I don't think that is the case. If Villa lost, this was going to be called the El Sackico. So whoever lost will get sacked. You know what though? You know what? I'm feeling positive this weekend. I'm feeling positive with Leicester's new solid in the squad. Walt Fiers, I think his name is, a central defender, 6'4". He's a big guy, £50 million. You know what? He's going to be there this weekend playing in defence, so he could really help us out. But you know what? I've got a great feeling about Leicester this weekend. So you know what? I think Rodgers will come out this weekend and really try and push the players. So you know what? I'm going to go, I don't know, but you know what? Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Leicester win by a 2-1 win. That is right, guys. A 2-1 win. The El Sackico. Come on. Let's do this. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I think Leicester will win 2-1. Next game we have is Liverpool versus Wolves. Liverpool drew to Everton in the Merseyside derby 0-0. What a boring game, by the way. What a boring game. And Wolves beat Southampton 1-0. Liverpool are not picking the points up, are they? Liverpool aren't picking points up that much this season. You know what? I think teams have figured out, you know what, like I said last time, I think teams are figuring out how to play Liverpool. Liverpool have had a bad start to the season. I'm sure they'll put it around, I'm sure they'll put it through, I'm sure they'll continue to do well. But right now, 6 games in, not that good, honestly, not that good. But you know what, give it time, they will come strong again. Wolves, on the other hand, won Southampton at the weekend 1-0. So they've actually scored a goal, guys. They've actually scored a goal. But I think this will only go one way, though. I think Liverpool will come out on top this weekend and win this game. Because Wolves have, right now, they've got no strikers fit. So you know what, though? Because of their striking problems, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Liverpool. That is right, guys. A 2-0 win for Liverpool. Next game we have is Southampton versus Brentford. Southampton lost 1-0 to Wolves. Brentford won 5-2 against Leeds. What a result. What a result. 5-2. Tony with a hat-trick. Man, I always keep an eye on the Brentford score because I quite like Brentford. I really do like them. So you know what? Fair play to Brentford, man, because I thought last season they'll get relegated because obviously, you know what, the Brentford, you know, a small club. But you know what, they've actually done quite well, so fair play to Brentford. Southampton is a tricky one. One week they'll be a big team like Chelsea last week. Then they're going to lose. Then they go and lose to Wolves. So Southampton have a bit of a streak where they win one, lose one, win one, lose one. So very inconsistent for me, Southampton are. But somehow they still they still survived the Prem. So Southampton are a team that always seem to sell their best players. They always sell their best players, and like, remember years ago, Vicky Lambert, Lallana, bloody Mane, things like that. So Southampton always lose their best players, but somehow they still survive the Prem. So fair play to them, fair play to them. But because of Brentford's result last weekend, 5-2 win, Tony hat-trick, I think they'll come out on top this game and win this one as well. If they win this one, they'll be up there with the top boys. But anyway, I'm going to say this one will be a 3-1 win to Brentford. That is right, guys, a 3-1 win against Southampton, baby. Next game we have, guys, is Man City versus Spurs. Man City drew to Villa 1-1, so great result for Villa. They took away 2 points from Man City. Spurs won 2-1 against Fulham. You know what? Spurs aren't playing good, are they? Spurs aren't playing well, but somehow they're still unbeaten. You see, Son isn't scoring goals. Kane is scoring a few goals, but not like he normally is. So you know what? Spurs aren't playing well, but somehow they're still getting the results. That is content written all over it for you out there. I think Man City will be too strong. I think Pep will come out this weekend and tell the players, come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. You know what though? So I think Man City will win this game, but only just though. Spurs aren't letting that many goals in, so I think Man City will find it tough to break them down. Just to see how that plans out. But yeah, a 2-1 win for Manchester City. Next up we have Arsenal versus Everton. Arsenal lost at the weekend to Manchester United 3-1. Their first loss of the season. So now all teams in the Prem have not got 100% win record. So all teams have lost a match apart from Spurs. I predicted them to win 3-1 against United, but United beat them 3-1. So Arsenal will want to come out this weekend and get revenge. Everton, on the other hand, say drew to Liverpool. But you know what though? I think Everton should have beat Liverpool. I've seen Everton score and it got disallowed. So what happened then? Let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, but I think Arsenal will come out this weekend and want revenge. So for that reason, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Arsenal versus Everton. Next game we have is West Ham versus Newcastle. That is right, West Ham got completely robbed at the weekend against Chelsea. Managerless Chelsea. 2-1, they lost 2-1, but you know what? Their goal should have counted. They got completely robbed. So I can't really say they've lost this weekend because I think they won in my eyes. Newcastle on the other hand drew 0-0 to Crystal Palace. A good result for Newcastle. Palace are looking great, so great result for Newcastle. That game against Chelsea was very harsh on West Ham. So on Twitter, Declan Rice has shown his emotion with this VAR. This is what he said. That's up there with the worst VAR decisions made since it's come into the game. Shambles. Sorry for the frustration, but there's so much at stake. To have that go against you in the 90th minute is gutted. On to the next one we go. So yeah, Declan Rice has shown his emotion with that one, and you know what, fair play, because that was a stupid, awful, shambles decision. But you know what though, I think both teams will come out this weekend with a point each. Both teams will get a point. But I say a 1-1 draw. That is right guys, a 1-1 draw. West Ham versus Newcastle. Next game we have is Palace versus Manchester United. This will be a great game. So yeah, Palace drew at the weekend to Newcastle. They are looking good. I like watching Palace play this year because they're playing some great stuff. United on the other hand beat Arsenal 3-1, and man, I think right now United have their mojo back. I think they are back up there right now, performing well. So you know what, I think Ten Hag has got what he wants with the players. And by the way, Marcus Rashford as well is also coming back to his best. So he's got 2 goals at the weekend against Arsenal and he looks very good. Rashford is back to his best, and it's good to see, because I do like Rashford, so it's nice to see him back up there. And maybe he can get an England call up again for the World Cup, which I'll find out. But yeah, fair play to United. They are coming out right now to their best they've been in a while. So good win. On that performance though, I think United will come out on top again this weekend with another win. I'm going to say a 3-1 win. That is right guys, a 3-1 win against Crystal Palace. The last game on Monday night is kicking us off with Leeds versus Nottingham Forest. Both teams coming away with the loss. Leeds lost 5-2 to Brentford, and Nottingham Forest lost to Bournemouth 3-2, 2-0 at half time. So both teams coming away with the loss. This could be a good game. Both teams are letting quite a few goals in, so it's going to be an end-to-end stuff. So I think Nottingham Forest will come out this weekend and win, because Leeds losing 5-2 to Brentford could have a bit of a down on their mood. So we'll see how that happens. You know, they can play in both hands. You know, they could come out this weekend and win, Leeds, but I think losing 5-2 is a big loss. I think Nottingham Forest will win this weekend, but only by a 2-1 win though. So that is right, guys. Nottingham Forest to win 2-1. So there we have it, guys. That is my Game Week 7 Premier League prediction complete. You know what? Some good games this weekend, so it's gonna be a good weekend of football. And I can't believe Thomas Tuchel has been sacked. His second Premier League manager to be sacked. So that's it, video, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already there. Let me know down below in the comments what you think the score is going to be this weekend, and if you agree with any of my predictions. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. See you next week for a brand new video. So I've got a surprise for you guys. I've got a challenge video coming up. For you guys that enjoy the challenge videos, and it's going to be a hot one. That's what I'm going to say. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. See you next week for a brand new video. Good and good night.